In this brief video, we will be answering the question, does laser hair removal work forever? Scientific studies in the early 1990s proved that lasers were an effective method of removing unwanted hair, and the first machine approved for laser hair removal in America was in 1996. Since then, many different types of laser and intense pulse light machines or light heat energy devices have been developed and improved to remove hair in all areas of the body. However, despite continued improvements in effectiveness, no manufacturer has been given permission to claim that they can cause permanent hair removal, as this has not yet been proven. Therefore, clinics offering laser hair removal treatments are only allowed to claim permanent hair reduction, which in practice means that whilst hair may not be removed entirely and forever, it will certainly be removed to a significant degree. However, electrolysis is a hair removal technique that has been used for over 100 years and is a treatment that can claim permanent hair removal rather than reduction. So, how do they both work? Well, a laser is a high energy beam of light that can transfer its energy through the skin to a specific part of the body. These beams of light can vary in terms of their strength and the type of tissue that they can target. In the case of hair removal, pigment or colour contained in the hair shaft can be targeted, as can the hair follicle or root, with a single specific wavelength or colour of light generated by the laser. This energy heats up the base of the hair follicle, which causes damage to the cells that produce hair growth. If enough damage is done, this will prevent the hair from growing any further. It's important to note that laser and IPL treatment will generally not work on blonde or white hairs, as the light is reflected rather than absorbed. Electrolysis is the removal of unwanted hair through the means of a probe or needle inserted directly into the hair follicle. Although there are different methods available on the market, the aim of all of them is to permanently damage the cells at the base of the growing hair in order to cut off the blood supply and nutrition to the hair, preventing any new growth from developing. Unlike laser hair removal, it will work on white hairs, but as each individual hair needs to be treated with a needle, removing hair takes a lot longer than laser hair removal and is often a more painful process. Some clinics offer the best of both worlds, using laser for larger areas such as the legs, and then electrolysis on smaller areas that can sometimes be more difficult to treat, such as the face, or on blonde or white hairs where the laser light will be reflected. So, in summary, although experienced clinics with the best equipment can get a long-term permanent reduction in hair growth for many of their clients using lasers or intense pulse light systems, they cannot claim that all hair removal using this method will work forever. However, permanent hair removal can be realistically achieved on smaller areas with electrolysis in the hands of an experienced electrolysis practitioner. If you're interested in more detailed information comparing laser hair removal to electrolysis for hair reduction, alongside finding a laser or electrolysis clinic in your area in the UK, please visit the UK's largest aesthetic information website at www.consultingroom.com.